guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Wait, like, subscribe, share, turn on your post notifications. I haven't done this in a hot minute, so I kind of forgot how to do it. So yeah, welcome back. Yeah, so I'm gonna be making videos now again after I took a long break. It's been a little while. Actually, I'm gonna pull up on my phone and see how long it's been since I made the last video. So let's see. The last time I made a video was 7 months ago. I don't know if y'all can see that real well, but yeah. So I'm gonna be doing videos, but they're not gonna be like the videos I used to do. I'm still might like vlog and stuff like that. I'm not whole 100% sure how this is gonna work, but yeah. I'm gonna be making videos about like Christian videos and stuff like that. So if you're any like Christian girls, you need help like reading your Bible and all that and stuff, that's the videos I'm gonna be kind of making. And so today's the first video that I'm gonna be making into that. And so I have it all like the note things on my phone. And let's see. So I'm going to be telling you what you need to highlight in your Bible. And I have like a whole list right here. And then I'm going to see if I can put like images like somewhere maybe like right here or something like that. Like put the images and stuff like that of the different things that you'll need to highlight in your Bible. And then I'm also going to tell you I have another things all of this right here. All of stories that I've highlighted in Genesis, and I'm going to tell you like where they're at. If you want to go and highlight them, you totally can, or you don't have to. It's just, and then I can also tell you as like I go through my different videos, I can tell you like when I'm going through making different like YouTube videos of like different other Christian videos and stuff, I can also tell you, okay, like in Exodus, this is what I highlighted and stuff like that if you ever want to. Or you can just like put in the comments, hey, what are some other stories that you think I should highlight in my Bible and stuff like that. It's totally up to you. You do not have to highlight in your Bible. That's just something that I love to do and that I look forward to doing. So that's totally up to you. Okay, so I guess let's get started into the video. And the first thing that I have is obviously you'll need a Bible if you don't already have one. Let me show you mine. This is my Bible, and I can show you. Let me show you some pages. See, look, see how like I've highlighted it and stuff. There's just like a random page that I open to. So, and then something I also do. You don't have to do this, but I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I also here. Let me turn on my lamp. Maybe that'll help. I also write the date of when I write it. So when I highlight all this like pinkish stuff, I wrote it on February 11th of 2024. So I write the month, the date, and the year. I do that just so I can look back and be like, wow, I wrote that. I highlighted this verse on that day. See something like something else in First Kings that I highlighted and stuff like that, and I did like took whoa. I took turns of colors and stuff like that, was I highlighted this on 6/3 of 2023. So see, I can see like different things that I've highlighted, and I can go back and be like, wow, look at all these dates. This was back like in this day, and then I can like say the date. Let me see if I'm gonna find another one that's like really old. Let's see. I started doing this like back of like last year of the summertime. See, here's another one. Back in Genesis, I have of June 2nd of 2023. And see, it's already 2024. So there's like different things that like I can be like, oh wow, look, I highlighted them this day, and now we're back in like now we're in like 2024 and stuff. So one thing you'll need is a Bible like this. Nothing super too fancy. You don't have to have it super fancy. I have on here a Bible with note space or no note space. I do eventually want to get a Bible with note space. And what I mean by note space is like, that's kind of funny because I just opened to the same page as this. Like, it'll have like extra like notes down here where you can write down, like, okay, I learned in First Kings, like about this and stuff. You don't have to have that, or you can, it's your option. Eventually, I would like to get a Bible like that, but when I got my Bible, I did not ask for a note space because honestly, I didn't even know they had invented that until when my friends had gotten that, and then a lot of people that like I follow and stuff like that, like on YouTube, that are other like influencers, like Christian influencers that I follow, they have that, and I was like, oh, that's like be something nice to have. So I have it on my Amazon list, but I do not have that right now because I'm fine with the Bible I have, but eventually I would like to get that Bible. And I got this on Amazon. and it costs $57. So when you want a Bible, you don't have, like my Bible, like, see, I have my Bible and I've highlighted through it and stuff. You don't have to have, you can have, if you prefer a note space, if you don't already have one and you would like to get one, or you can just have a regular one. It works the same thing, it does the same thing, so you don't have to have one with note space, or you can, it's your decision. Number 2 is the highlighters, no bleed through or regular ones, and all these, I don't know if you can tell, but all these, probably can't because I haven't went through the whole list, but all these are already um like on Amazon. So I mean, I love Amazon and that's where I got all these from. But I actually, since these are the highlighters, I do have some of these I still have on my list and I have not yet got, or some of them I already have. Like these highlighters I have. So I'm going to show you them. Um and this is what they look like. You can't really see the color. I don't know why, but these are what they are. And they're Mr. Pen and then they have like a mustache. So it comes with about like it comes with about 8 and it comes with like many different colors. So yeah. These are what I use and these are what I like. Sometimes you do when you're highlighting in your Bible, sometimes you do have to like maybe highlight it over again because it might be like not that bright. Or you can use regular highlighters, which this is what I used to use. And so sometimes we'll get some of them out. Sometimes you can like see just like regular highlighters like these. These will work fine too. It's just it will bleed through. And if you don't want that, I didn't honestly start having these highlighters until probably not even like a month ago. Cause see like this right here, this was used by a regular highlighter. Now if you go on the next page, yes, you can see that a little bit. Let me see if I can find one with like, I know it's like somewhere over here. I had one and stuff with like a new one, but I don't know exactly where it's at. It might take me a little while to find. Okay, if I go back to First Kings, I know, okay, there's Second Kings. So see like this, see how there's this, and then it's like you can't really see it. Well, I mean, it's like the same thing on that side, but it's like you don't really see it. It doesn't like bleed through. But yeah, so there's that. And you don't have to have it because regular highlighters work perfectly fine because for years and years and years, actually not years and years and years, it's only probably like 2 years at the most. I just use like regular highlighters like these and stuff. So, and they worked fine. It just, I did notice that they did bleed through. And when I found out that they had highlighters that didn't bleed through, I was like, ooh, I might want to get some. Okay, number 3, regular pen. Oh, and also that those are $7. I don't know if I ever said the price on this or not on my Bible, but it's $57. Okay, number 3, pens, no bleed through or regular ones, and I'm also gonna put them in the description if like I'm going too fast or anything like that. I can so you can like look at it. Okay, so the pens or bleed through or a regular one. So I actually don't have those. So what I use is I just use regular pens. Like let me grab a couple of them out. Normally I have like these purple pens or there's like this Jack Skeleton one or another purple one or like I'll use like a black one. But I actually do not have the no bleed pens through yet. So yeah, I can't really show you those, but I can always put a picture there. Okay, and those are $7 as well. And then a Bible tabs from Amazon are $4. And what it is I do not have it on this Bible, but I think I have it on another Bible that I can maybe possibly get to. Is it just has like tabs if you don't know where it's at. So like saying you want to go to, I just opened it to Jeremiah, but you don't know where Jeremiah is at, and it's right here, and you're new to the whole reading your Bible stuff, and you don't know where it's at. They also have like in the front, it will have like, let me see, let me show y'all. It'll have like the table of contents. I don't know why I said continents. It'll have like the table of contents, and it'll tell you like, okay, the Old Testament, and it'll have them in alphabetical order, in the New Testament, and it'll tell you like the page number of when that chapter starts. But if you want to just easily go to it, and you're not like with me, okay, I know where like Job is. It's kind of like towards like the middle of the Bible. So I like since I know where it's at, I just flip through it. But if you don't know where it's at and you don't want to keep looking at the front, you can have those little tabs and put them on like the places. Like for Proverbs, they'll have a one for Proverbs and wherever Proverbs starts. And in my Bible, it's let's see. It is page 770. So I would put like Proverbs on the little tab thing so I know, okay, that's where Proverbs is. And I can see if I can get my Bible. It's in this drawer over here. This is stuff. Pretty sure it's in this drawer. There's my old one that I used to have. Yes. Found it. Okay, so this is an old Bible. I don't necessarily use it because I have this one that I use, my purple one, but see, like, there's different things, like, on the side, how they had, like, the tabs. So, like, let's say we want to go to Ezekiel. So we'd open it up and see there's, like, the little tab, and then on the next page is Ezekiel. So there's, like, different things, like, how you have it and stuff. So, except when I did this, I did this, like, a couple years ago, so it was, like, very wonky. So it's not straight. So when you're doing it, and if you, like, can't get it straight, don't try and like do it by yourself because sometimes you can rip your Bible, which is what happened. And so don't do it by yourself. Wait if you need help to do it. Okay. And you don't always have to have the Bible tabs. It's just something if you're new or like a beginner for it, it'll help you know it. Because I actually don't have it, but I'm really familiar with the Bible and where places are. Like the books of the Bible are in the Bible, so that's why I don't have them. But maybe I'll like get it one day, but I'm not sure. Okay, and number 5 is a Bible journal, and the one that I have for the picture that's on my list is $10. And the reason why I put a journal on here is for me, like in here, I don't have like the note space taking. So if you already have that note space taking in your Bible, you can still get the journal, or you don't have to. It's just I put the journal on here in case like you want to have like a journal for like your um Bible and stuff like that, and you want to like take notes and be like, okay, in this like book of the chapter Genesis, I learned this, and you want to put that, then you can. Like this is my new journal that I have for when I go to church, I take notes because right now I'm using this one and I added some stickers to it, and I think I'm like almost done with it. And what I do, you don't have to do this, but like for example, I just opened to this page. So here's like all my notes from um February 18th of this year. And so what I do is I use one page, and then if I need more, I'll go to another page, and then I'll just like use, instead of like skipping the page of this one, like on the back, I'll start over on this page too. So I use front and back pages and stuff. And I have one front page right here and then one back page. So I could probably fit another like teaching in from on Sundays, and then I'll go on to using this journal. But you can have a journal like just like a cheap journal from Amazon or Walmart or like Dollar Tree or something like that. Okay, number 6 is a Bible cover case, and I actually don't have one. I used to have one, but I didn't really want one for my Bible. Well, I did, but I don't anymore. So I actually gave it to my mom. But the one that I did used to have actually came with the tabs. It came with these tabs to put on this Bible, and it came with the case if you want one for your Bible. You can totally have one for your Bible, or you don't have to. It's totally up to you. Like I said, I don't have one for my Bible because I just don't really want one for my Bible, but some people do have them, and then I know like a lot of my friends, they don't have one either. And that one costs $18. And number 7, you might want like a pencil case for like your highlighters and your pens if you want to take them to church and stuff like that. For me, I don't take my highlighters to church because what I do is I take notes in my journal that I take, and then I have my Bible with me, and then I go and I write down, okay, the pastor said look up Hebrews, and then he said the chapter and the verse. I go home and then I reread that chapter and verse, and I highlight that, and then I write the date of what today was, or whatever the day was that day. So I personally don't take my highlighters to church just because it would be like a mess highlighting it during church and all that. So I wait till after church to do that. And that is all for what you need to highlight it. And that's $10, the one that I have on Amazon. Okay, let me go to the stories that I've highlighted. And like I said, I will put all this in the description and stuff like that, so y'all can read them because I might be saying them too fast. Okay, so this is just all what I've highlighted in Genesis, which is the first one is Adam and Eve, Genesis 2, verses 4 through 25. The fall, Genesis 3, 1 through 24. Cain and Abel, Genesis 4, 1 through 26. Noah and the flood, Genesis 6, 9 through 22. 7, and then like another chapter, 7, 1 through 24, and then another chapter, 8, 1 through 19. But those are all talking about all those three chapters I just said right now. The 6th, 7th, and 8th chapter, those are all talking about Noah and the flood. The Tower of Babel, Genesis 11, verses 1 through 9. From Shem to Abram, Genesis 11, verses 10 through 26. Abram's family, Genesis 11, 27 through 32. The call of Abram, Genesis 12, verses 1 through 9. And the three visitors, Genesis 18, 1 through 15. Joseph's dream, Genesis 37, verses 1 through 11. Joseph reassures his brothers, Genesis 50, verses 15 through 21. So I do have way more, like I was showing y'all, that I have in my Bible highlighted, but those are all that I have highlighted throughout the whole book of Genesis. And if you ever want to, like, I'll probably make another video of, like, where to start reading, but I would say you should honestly read the whole Bible in order and stuff. Like I said, that might be my next video where I can be like, okay, these are places you can start reading. But I started in Genesis because I didn't know where to start. And I was like, well, where do I start? And I was like, well, let's start from the beginning in Genesis because that's where it all happened. And right now, I am in Amos. I think I'm saying that correctly. Don't like come at me if I'm saying that wrong because I'm not sure. And my goal is to make it to the New Testament this year, which I am almost doing it. But you don't have to read it in chronological order. The reason why I'm doing that is because I just felt like I needed to do that, and I felt like I wanted to get the whole picture of what it was like back like in the Old Testament and the New Testament. So that's why I decided to that's why I decided to do the whole Bible. And I started it back in like I think I have somewhere in here on my desk of when I started it because I like kept writing down like, oh, I started it in this day and this day and all that. So let me go because yeah. Okay, so I like wrote a little bit down, but I didn't like keep writing it all down. So I'll read of what I have right here. So in Genesis, I started on October 16th, 20. I can't tell if that's okay. That's obviously supposed to be. I started right 21, and then it was supposed to be 22. So it's 2022, and I finished Genesis on November 5th, 2022. So I put when I started and when I finished. So I started reading my Bible like from the very beginning on October 16th, which is actually the day I got baptized and my great grandma's birthday of 2022, and it's now 2024. There is like a whole like plan you can do if you wanted to like read it in a year thing, but do not put that stress or pressure onto yourself if you cannot do it. Just know that maybe one day you'll get through it, the whole Bible eventually. Because obviously I did not make that, but that's okay. And then I started like Exodus and November 6th, 2022, finished November 19th. Started Leviticus November 19th. I never put a finish, and it's kind of like, I think, kind of like ironic because it's like Exodus is like the hardest one, but I never wrote when I finished but I'm still not reading Leviticus, like I said, so I never put when I started. I just put when I started. I never put when I finished. But yeah, I started back in like 2022 of October, and I'm still going, and no, I have not made it to the New Testament, but that is my goal to make it to the New Testament. And I think that's all I have for this video. So I hope you really like this video, and comment down below what some of your like favorite stories are in the Bible and stuff like that. And I'll try and reply back to y'all. Bye. Have a great day.